What if I told you you're going about New Year's resolutions all wrong? Everybody decides they're going to do something like lose weight, quit smoking, they're going to take up a new hobby or start going to the gym. They're going to make more money. That's a good goal, right? We can all get behind that. Well, on this episode of the Fallible Man Podcast, we're going to share exactly what is missing from this process and how you can actually achieve your goals this coming new year. Let's go. Here's the million-dollar question. How do men like us reach our full potential and grow into the men we dream of being while taking care of our responsibilities, working, being good husbands, fathers, and still take care of ourselves? That's the question, and this podcast will help you with those answers. My name is Brent, and welcome to the Fallible Man Podcast. Welcome to the Fallible Man Podcast, your home for all things man, husband, and father. Big shout out to Fallible Nation and a warm welcome to our first-time listeners. My name is Brent, and I am the Fallible Man. I'm a men's personal development lifestyle coach and podcaster, and we're grateful that you are here to spend some time with us today. It's that time again. The annual promise that 2023 will be your year. While these yearly ambitions are exciting and motivation is high at the beginning of the year, by about 2 months in, many of these goals tend to trickle off. But don't worry, you're not alone in that. Only about 46% of the American population makes a New Year's resolution. Less than 6% are successful. But why do so many people tank their resolution? Why do so many people fail? The truth is there are many contributing factors. There's one, just one that you need to know about that is often overlooked in the planning of a New Year's resolution that jams up more people than they realize. To be successful, here's the secret. First, you have to subtract. In math, there's a set order of operations for a problem to work correctly. Well, subtraction is the unspoken key to being successful at your New Year's resolution. You have to subtract first. You see, every choice, every new thing, every change has a cost that most people miss. We're also stupidly busy already that your day is incredibly full. Most people live by a calendar of non-negotiables and unrelinquishables. Now, I'm not sure that unrelinquishable is officially a word. I know if I take the S off, the spell check doesn't flag it, but we're going to pretend it is, okay? Even if people don't admit it, a lot of people live by what I'm calling unrelinquishables in their calendar. They just don't think they are. There are things like work, sleep, food, and bathroom time, which you absolutely must do. These are non-negotiables. And I encourage you to add a few other non-negotiables in your life. But if you know the numbers on how much time a person spends in the bathroom every year of their life, you know that's a requirement, right? Basic biology and such. Then there are the things that you have decided that you must do, which are only the place you have wiggle room in your schedule. The problem is, you've already decided what you must do in that time frame. Any changes, additions, or realignments have to fit in here, which for the majority of people, that means subtraction of something else because you only have so much time and people fill it all up. We're obsessed with being busy. We're obsessed with filling our schedules. People forget what they have to give up to make changes. Going to the gym requires sacrificing some family time, maybe some work around the house time, some Netflix and chill time, or maybe some me time. Whatever you fill your time with, adding that one change, if you want to go to the gym a couple times a week, that has to come out of that unrelinquishable time. Now that you understand that this is the failure point, this waylays so many people from achieving their goals, I'm going to share with you men how we need to navigate this to successfully make this happen. Now, if you actually want to make your New Year's resolution successful this year, I want you to try this exercise. Number one, document your normal week. Take a week. I know New Year's is, tomorrow. Document your week. If it's worth doing, New Year's is an irrelevant date. It's actually a procrastinator's holiday. You have to have a realistic inventory of your time. Document every moment of your life for an entire week. How long do you sleep? Well, don't generalize every day. Like actually document it day by day. How long are you in the bathroom? Maybe it's time to stop playing on your cell phone. How much time are you on your phone, since we're talking about that? How much time are you playing with your kids, spending with your wife, answering emails? If you've ever documented calories, this is like that, only worse. Literally document every moment of your day. If you're sitting on the couch picking your nose, document that too. It's gross, but document that too. Document your time. You need an absolute real inventory of what your life looks like. Number 2, choose your goals. Now, we are all about SMART goals here on the Fallible Man Podcast. If you've been on our channel before, you know I've talked about it. In fact, I did a whole different episode on that, and I'll link that at the end of this podcast as well. Choose your big goal for the year. Decide this is what 2023 is going to be for me this year. Once you have that big goal, then set smaller quarterly goals to help you get to that big goal. From there, set small monthly goals to help you get to those quarterly goals that help you get to that big goal. You see how this works? Okay, that's what we need to do. We need to make SMART goals, which are specific, measurable, realistic, trackable or timely, and actionable. Something you can actually do. Setting a goal for something you can't control is stupid. Now, once we have an inventory of your week and you've picked out your goals for the year, the third thing you need to do is solve for X. Now, this is easy, right? This isn't as scary as algebra. If you don't like math, solve for X, okay? Analyze the goals that you've set. Decide a realistic, remember we talked about SMART goals, right? Realistic, trackable, or timely. Decide a realistic time commitment to achieve each goal. Once you analyze those goals and figure out a realistic time commitment to achieve them, then start deciding what in your schedule you can subtract to make it possible. This is where we're getting into those unrelinquishables. It may cost you your favorite TV series. I know I had to give up several things to get some of the goals done that I wanted to get done. I gave up gaming. I gave up watching near as much television. Not a bad choice. It may cost you your me time. It may cost you your night out with the guys. You may have to tighten your budget. Get rid of some of the extra going out that you like to do. You have to decide what's important to you and live your schedule accordingly. You have the 3 steps that's required. You need to know exactly what your real time frame looks like, what life looks like for you in a week. You have to decide what your goals are, and then you have to take the unrelinquishables and subtract those time elements to open up space to make the new goals possible. That's how you succeed, guys. This is the unspoken part of succeeding at new goals and at New Year's resolutions as well. Try it. Let me know if you want to be successful at your New Year's resolution this year. This is how you go about it. This is the base factor. You have to do this first before you can start killing it on your resolution. Now, I like to share a review with you guys. I love to share what our fans do for us. And I'm so grateful when you guys share your opinions on the show. D. Cumberland said, real content for aspiring men. I don't do much man stuff. Too often it's just shallow stereotypes. This show is different though. It's humble, it's real, it's diverse. It's a great listen if you want to become a better man or you've got men in your life that you're helping develop. I really enjoyed it. Thank you so much. That is such a gift to us. Podcast reviews, maybe if you don't know how this works, help us be more visible on Apple Podcasts. It bumps us up the ranks, and Apple Podcasts shares our podcast with more people in response to listener reviews like this. So thank you so much, D. Cumberland, and thank you to all of Fallible Nation who supports us on a regular basis. And guys, if you are tackling that New Year's resolution, if you need some help conquering your goals, building a plan, or seeking the life you want, then you can work live one-on-one with me. I offer men's personal development and lifestyle coaching. You can schedule a discovery call and work directly with me at www.thefallibleman.com/coaching. Your discovery call is free. It's just to sit down to decide if I'm a good match with you. I know other coaches, and if I'm not the best match for you, I will send you to some of my friends who may work better with you. But it's a chance for us to meet up and decide if we're a good match We can go from there. It doesn't cost you anything. Check us out. I would love to walk with you as you go into the new year and start to become the man you've always wanted to be. Guys, as always, be better tomorrow because of what you do today. Thanks for listening. We'll see you soon.
This has been the Fallible Man Podcast, your home for everything man, husband, and father. Be sure to subscribe so you don't miss a show. Head over to www.thefallibleman.com for more content and get your own Fallible Man gear.